Oh no!
Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is SpaceCat and welcome back to the channel. Sorry if I'm not exactly high energy today. I just got my vaccine and I cannot get over how hot Bill Gates is. Today we're going to be learning how to Somua, but first I'd like to quickly introduce a message from today's sponsor. Raid Shadow Legends. The game is everywhere, but just in case you've been living under a rock, Raid is a huge turn-based battle MMORPG that's just absolutely exploded onto the gaming scene. Take control of your champions in a world of fantasy and realism. Team up with your friends and battle raid bosses. Take part in dungeon runs and campaign battles, and test your skills against other players in PvP arena matches. Raid is available on mobile and PC, and it's completely free to play. Use my links below to download Raid today. The most fun thing for me is summoning champions. As Raid is so many of them, it's always exciting to try and guess what the next champions in my collection might be. And this month, Raid's releasing an insane amount of content and new things to do. They're releasing 11 amazing new champions and almost 200 missions for you to complete, with an exclusive legendary champion as your reward if you manage to finish them all. Hit my link in the description and all these cool champions and battles will be waiting for you to experience. So get to raiding all day, every day. Good luck, Godspeed, and I'll catch you gamers there. If you're looking for a premium for grinding the French tank tree, look no further. The MX-13 SS11 is absolute garbage, and the MX-30 Super, while it's decently okay, it costs $60 for what is effectively just an MX-30 penis with a stabilizer. So now that you've chosen the MX-50 with actual fucking armor, here's a quick rundown on how to play it. The Somua SM is a premium tier 4, battle rating 7.3 heavy tank. That's basically the product of some French engineers in the 1950s, just zonked out of their mind, coming together with a design philosophy of, hey Pierre, we have no fucking idea how to fight the war. What is some of the craziest shit we can come up with? Which is exactly what they did. The Somua is essentially the awkward three-way love child of the armor of a king tiger, the mobility of a panther, and the turret is just some of that weird funky French bullshit. We make the entire turret move. Bravo, Pierre. The result of this pure fuckery is that the Somua SM has insanely good hull armor, great speed, a 4-second reload, and a shell that hits like a Renault van, filled to the brim with fat French kids. Now you may be asking, SpaceCat, how do I put all this to good use? Here's how to Somua. You load 22 rounds of your AP to empty out your massive baguette storage and tell HE to go fuck itself. In order to do well in the Somua, you must embrace the stereotype of overhyped French narcissism and walk around acting like your country actually accomplished something in World War II. As soon as the game starts, take a good look at the map and find a route that'll help you be the biggest asshole possible. You use your insane acceleration and decent top speed to zoom around the map until you find a good position to piss off the entire team. Without getting too map specific, good positions include but aren't limited to corners, hills, and last but not least, bushes. On the defense, once you reach a good position, you use your insane fire rate and exceptionally hard-hitting gun to absolutely dunk on kids. But please, keep in mind that the Somua is not a sniper tank, and you're not going to accomplish anything by sitting on the sidelines trying to point kids from a kilometer away. Although, on the other hand, despite not having a stabilizer, the Somua is surprisingly stable. You can sometimes pull off absolute bullshit shots on people, which are just absolute pure comedy, especially while on the move. In addition to the 4-second reload on the Somua, it also gets a 9-round autoloader, meaning it's pumping out 9 shots in 36 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The only problem with having an autoloader is, after you fire those 9 shots, your reload rate is going to drop to nothing while Pierre refills the magazine. Think of it as like a semi-automatic rifle, except you have to load each bullet manually. In terms of the Somua's armor, much like the Maginot line, the French spent all their resources on the front of it while completely neglecting the sides. So if you don't want to get your ass sent back to 1940, hide your sides by any means necessary. Don't angle, don't side scrape, and in general, just don't be stupid. If you manage to fuck up, which you probably will because your ego is the size of the Eiffel Tower, just stick that baby in reverse, dude. Just keep in mind that the French absolutely borrowed the reverse gear from the Panther, so it's slow as fuck, which is not good if you're trying to roleplay as a Frenchman. Do you get that? On the offense, go for absolute insane flanks and spank people with your 4-second reload. You've got a 9-shot autoloader as well, which is more than enough to quickly deal with any gamers that come your way. If your autoloader runs out, kick up a chair and relax. Maybe open a bottle of your finest Sauvignon Blanc. So make your shots count and don't push too deep without Pierre busting his balls filling up your autoloader. Some tanks to focus your fire on are basically anything with more than 200mm of penetration. Tanks such as Leopards, Centurions, the occasional Patton because nobody plays that shit, and T-54s are basically the bane of your existence. And if you're having some trouble figuring out where to pen things, you can always just use the protection analysis in-game. For your crew skills, start off with weapon reloading, to reload the autoloader faster, and leadership, to boost all the skills of your crew members. Next, work on tank driving, to shift gears faster, and targeting for more accurate shot placement. After that, work on field repair to repair your tank faster, and keen vision to spot shit easier. When you're done with all that, start spending your hard-earned crew points on damage control shit, like Vitality to prevent your crew from dying as easily, and Agility to make them change spots faster if they do end up dying. Which, if you play this thing right, they shouldn't. With that being said, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video, and tune in next time when I make mashed potatoes using just my feet.